Hi guys, it's Debbie, and today I would like to give my opinion on the eternal discussion between watching films, TV shows, series in the original language, or whether these works are equally valid when watched in another language. This video was inspired by my review of Dark, a German series now available on Netflix, but which doesn't sound nearly as good when dubbed in English. Let's start by saying that I grew up watching very few things in their original language. I lived in Italy nearly my whole life, and except for the occasional English VHS my parents would buy my siblings and I, or the hand-me-downs from British friends, everything we used to watch on TV was dubbed in Italian. Only recently there has been the feature of picking whether you want to watch a show or a film in the original language, and of course there is the internet. But neither me nor any of the people I know have ever felt the weight of having to watch something dubbed in Italian. Still today, I think that most of the voiceover actors did a great job. There are even some big famous films which I have never seen in English. But here comes the big question. In general, with any language, will you enjoy the same viewing experience? Do you perceive the same features? Do you feel the same emotions? I think that there will always be a certain degree of something missing, and this has to do with the original country's cultural heritage, the subtle nuances which are specific to a language. It's the same thing as trying to translate word for word a sentence, or translating a song or a poem. For how much you try, there will always be that small something missing. In very down-to-earth words, it's like trying to translate Sehnsucht from German, or awkward or mushy peas from English, or ciofeca from Italian. You can work around it word by word, but it will never be the same concept as the original idea. On a higher level, if you are an artist and envision your work and create it exactly how you see it in your mind, how you hear it in your mind, then it is completely understandable that for how much you will try to adapt it and create something equal, there will always be that 1% of something missing. It's like reading "Slaughter is the best medicine" on the Joker's truck in The Dark Knight, or tasting the beautiful musicality of the title of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. It's like watching Hot Fuzz and seeing Simon Pegg's character being sent off to the muddy fields of the British countryside, or seeing the degraded buildings of Scampia in Gomorrah the series, or watching Goodbye Lenin set in East Berlin in the 80s. It's like explaining the cultural importance of fish and chips, or Pandoro con lo zucchero a velo at Christmas. I know these are fun examples, but the concept is that you can try it, you can taste it, you can study it, but you will always be just fingertips away from the original concept. I myself am hoping to see Dunkirk in the original language because of all the different accents, and I've always tried my best to watch most of the films in their original language. On the one hand, to improve my foreign language skills, on the other hand, to minimize what is lost in translation. But all of this being said, there is absolutely nothing wrong with watching a film dubbed in your language. Some people claim that a film must only be enjoyed in its original language, whatever language it may be, because only this way you will achieve the full cinematic experience. I don't totally agree. Some people don't enjoy having to watch a film while following the subtitles. Others find it hard to actually keep up with the film when struggling with a completely unknown language. And I agree, because for how much I've studied languages and for how much I might be bilingual, there have been times, especially during the end of high school, when I had stopped keeping my English fresh and up to date, in which I used to find it very hard watching certain films in English, and as soon as I skipped to Italian, I completely enjoyed the experience. The problem obviously comes with situations like the one I was speaking about earlier with Dark, in which the voiceovers did not live up in any way to the original actors' performances, and it was as if there was something missing from their personality. But that's the problem with that series dubbing, not with the concept of translating a work in general. So although there will always be something missing, something specifically relative to a specific language, you can totally enjoy a dubbed film, just like me. Don't ever be ashamed of saying that you watched something translated. Unless you're at the Academy trying to pick the best foreign film for the Oscars, you are totally allowed to pick the language you prefer. Unfortunately, this is one of the features which is eternally in discussion when speaking about cinema. It's nearly as if there is a certain part of the film watching population that feels that if you do not comply with a specific set of rules, you are not a true movie fan and you just didn't get the film. Let me know about your opinion on this topic. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe for more movie related content and much more. See you soon. Bye.